3 great used electric SUVs. The newest electric SUVs are excellent options for most buyers, but they can be far too pricey for many buyers. Don't be discouraged though, because the used market is full of deals. EVs suffer more depreciation than typical vehicles, which can make used EVs a relative bargain. And with battery degradation happening more slowly than manufacturers and customers initially feared, they can be with the risk. Like in the combustion world, the term SUV can cover a lot of ground, from off-road beast to slightly lifted wagon classified as an SUV for marketing purposes. We gathered the best options for every buyer, focusing on cars that offer great range, plenty of technology, reliable drivetrains, and most importantly, good value on the used market. Scroll down for the best of the best. How we test. insideevs editors have dozens of years of combined experience testing cars. We also spend every day reporting on the ever-changing electric car landscape, ensuring you have the latest information to make an informed decision. Throughout the year, we test dozens of EVs at first drive events, during week-long reviews, and during our annual Breakthrough Awards testing. From the streets of Shanghai to our own driveways, we drive everything so we can give you the best possible information. All vehicles are evaluated on the basis of 2 key questions: how good are they as cars, and how good are they as EVs? For the former category, editors focus on how comfortable, easy to use, and enjoyable they are in day-to-day life. We dive into the infotainment systems, pore over options lists, and cover the latest breakthroughs in technology. Then, we evaluate their range, performance, software, and efficiency to determine how good each vehicle is as an electric car. The best EVs make ownership hassle-free and fun, with excellent automatic route planning and efficient drivetrains. For this article, we primarily focused on the best used electric SUVs for the money in the North American car market. The best used electric SUV: Hyundai Ioniq 5, EPA range 220,303 miles. Drive type: RWD AWD. DC fast charging speed 10 to 80% in 18 minutes. Estimated price range 2022, $25,000 to $30,000. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 is the best all-around EV for most buyers. I say that not just as a journalist, but as the proud owner of a 2024 SEL-AWD model. The Ioniq 5 delivers some of the most advanced EV tech on the market, with an 800 volts electric architecture and 350 kilowatts fast charging capability on Hyundai's eGMP platform. But it goes beyond just being a great EV. The Ioniq 5 is a great car. Plus, since Hyundai sold a bunch of them, they are plentiful and cheap on the used market. First impressions matter. As Editor-in-Chief Patrick George noted while reviewing the refreshed Ioniq 5, it is one of the most visually compelling EVs on sale. Car journalists love the Ioniq 5's fresh, retro-futuristic, distinctive, and defiantly electric exterior. But Hyundai's genius was delivering that originality without making it too weird or overwrought to work as someone's car in real life. Once you stop staring and get behind the wheel, the Ioniq 5 is phenomenal to drive. George notes that he was shocked at how normal it feels, and after a year of everyday driving, I can't help but concur. Ioniq 5 handling is sharp and quick without being overly stiff, and its gradated regenerative braking system meets the driver where they are at, whether it's a complete EV novice or one pedaling passenger annoying lunatic. The EPA rates the pre-refresh Ioniq 5 for 260 miles of range in AWD spec, but I have found that even in Michigan, it meets or exceeds that listed range most of the year. And silently dusting aging muscle cars with 446 pound-feet of instant torque off the line is just fun. The 2025 Ioniq 5 refresh introduced some key improvements, such as a rear windshield wiper and a dedicated phone storage space, which may not be available in used models. However, none of that should detract from what is an excellent overall ownership experience. Best used luxury electric SUV: BMW X, EPA range 315 miles. Drive type: AWD. DC fast charging speed 10 to 80% in under 40 minutes. Estimated price range 2022, $45,000 to $50,000. BMW's first EV effort, the i3, was a high-design conversation starter. The X feels like the polished, fully baked EV that normie BMW buyers have been waiting for. It is, in function if not in form, an electric version of BMW's X5 crossover. Its exterior appearance raises some hackles, but when you're behind the wheel of an X, the stylish interior, outstanding performance and driving dynamics, and 300-plus mile range more than make up for it. Tim Stevens has detailed his X ownership experience for us in a series of review pieces. I'll spoil them a bit by giving away the through line. He hasn't found much wrong with his X beyond some hiccups with the charging software. Stevens heaped particular praise on the X's spot-on range prediction, which makes planned road tripping a relaxing and confident experience. Deputy editor Mac Hogan recommends finding a BMW X with the $1,000 air suspension, as the ride quality isn't as good without it. Used BMW X models do depreciate. You can find low-mileage 2022 models in the $40,000 range, around half their initial price. That's not a bad deal for a vehicle that packs more than 500 horsepower and 300 miles of range in then base form, and up to 77.9 cubic feet of total cargo space. Best used Tesla electric SUV, Tesla Model Y EPA range, 244,330 miles. Drive type, RWD/AWD, DC fast charging speed, 200 miles of range in 15 minutes. Estimated price range 2022, $20,000 to $30,000. Tesla executed a simple mission with the Model Y build a Model 3 crossover. The Model Y delivered. It offers style, affordability, and practical EV range in a body style people want. It has proven to be an unbridled success. With more than 400,000 vehicles sold in 2024, the Model Y was America's best-selling EV and fourth best-selling overall vehicle. Andre Nadelia drove the recently updated Model Y for us in Europe. He described the conundrum with the Model Y well. It's excellent. It just has an Elon problem. If you're inclined to push past that, the Model Y may offer the perfect formula to get a heck of a deal on a used EV. There are a vast number of Model Ys available. Owners and dealers are motivated to sell them for reasons unrelated to the car's capabilities. Tesla's frequent efforts to lower the price of the new model, why further deflate the value of the used model? The value is there if you can stomach the Ellenness. You'll be rewarded by the best software experience in the game and a charging network that makes range anxiety a thing of the past. Source, reposted and summarized from Ty Duffy at insideevs.